Yo me acuerdo una vez en Alicante, pues. No, mi hermano no estaba.
So, let's start it. I would like to welcome 4 guests here, 2 representatives of Spanish national team and 2 representatives of the Slovenians. It's from the further end Vitka Vtičnik, the captain of the Slovenian team, then the head coach Ljubomir Vranjes, Jordi Ribera, the head coach of the Spanish team, and Raúl Entre Ríos, also the captain of the Spanish team. So, we will again start with a quick round of answers and replies to basic questions, and then we will move to the questions from you journalists. First of all, I would like to ask the coaches to comment their path to the medal round. Yeah, so those previous 7 games, how they like that, and what they brought here, what kind of lessons and ambitions. So Jordi, please start.
Buenas noches. Bueno, el europeo siempre es una competición muy dura y muy difícil, y evidentemente los 4 equipos que están aquí es porque realmente lo han hecho bien.
First of all, good night everybody. I would like to start by saying that the European Championship is always a really difficult competition, and of course the 4 teams that are here is based on merits. It's because they deserve to be here.
Nuestro equipo desde el principio tuvimos una fase previa donde teníamos un partido muy importante que era contra Alemania, y el equipo jugó muy bien, y a partir de ese momento empezamos a ver el camino más claro para poder llegar a semifinales, aunque pienso que el éxito de nuestro equipo ha sido vivir cada partido como si fuera algo especial, como si fuera una final, y es lo que nos ha permitido poder llegar hasta aquí.
We came from a preliminary round where we had a really important match against Germany in the first part of the tournament, and since we had a really good development of the game, it was a really good beginning for us, and from that we had a, let's say, a clearer way on the way to the semifinals. I would say that our success is to live match by match and to live every match as if it's something special, and now with the final part we hope to do the same.
No hemos tenido a lo largo del camino ningún partido que no fuera importante, siempre había algo en juego, incluso el último partido contra Croacia, que el equipo estaba clasificado, pues salió a competir al máximo para poder sacar los 2 puntos, que al final fue un empate.
We have not played a match so far which was not really important. All of them were key in our way to here. Also, the last match we have played against Croatia, the team was fighting really hard to get the 2 points, which at the end of the day we didn't get. We got the draw.
Thank you very much. Ljubo, your turn.
Yeah, good evening, first of all. Our way. Yeah, we started, I think, a little bit nervous against Poland. We had some tough first half, but we managed to win that game, and that was really nice for the guys. Our most important game in the first round was, of course, against Sweden in Gothenburg, in front of 12,000. That was the key to this success where we are standing today. I think that we could take the 2 points with us to the main round, and that was of course an advantage. But then, there are so many good teams in the European handball today, so you can never be secure about anything. And as Jordi said, we also took one game at a time. Every game was important to us. We didn't want to talk about the next game before the game we were supposed to play was an end to it. So, and I think that was also a key to our success, that we really did 100% concentration on one game and one opponent. And of course, we are we are not talking about anything else than Spain now as well. So I hope that we will continue the journey tomorrow as well. We had also some small things in the team. Vid, for example, injured himself, but overall all the players are fit, and that's also a nice thing to have before a semi-final. So I'm happy about that as well, because the time what we play in these games is really hard for the players. I have to admit that, but I'm really happy that everybody's healthy. So I'm looking forward. We are looking forward to the game tomorrow, and I hope it will be a nice game for both teams. Thank you.
Lubo, you must have read my papers because this was my next question, like injury update of your team. Apparently you just answered it. What is the situation in the Spanish team?
El último partido tuvimos un problema con Alex, pero en principio está bien. El resto, pues lo típico del cansancio de estos 7 partidos, más el viaje. Acabamos de llegar hace unas horas y vamos a entrenar y mañana tenemos el partido. Pues bueno, las típicas cosas de la competición.
From our side, there's the last match we had an incident with Alex Duishev, but in principle it seems that nothing is going wrong with him, so everybody is available. The rest of the team, everybody is a bit tired, of course, because it's after 7 such intense games, it's the normal thing to be tired. And also, if we take into account that we just traveled, we just got here like some hours ago, and now we have a training session, but nothing out of the normal.
Thank you very much. If we look forward, we would hardly expect you to kind of reveal your game plans for the games, but maybe you could kind of analyze what you expect from your opponent, what kind of game. So, Jordi.
Bueno, como he dicho antes, los equipos que están aquí son porque los que han hecho mejores propuestas. Evidentemente jugamos con un gran equipo, un equipo que tácticamente juega muy bien, jugadores que la mayor parte de ellos podrían jugar de centrales. Jan es un jugador que podría jugar tranquilamente de primera línea, aunque sea extremo derecho, es capaz de jugar de central. Sarabek, Dolenek, todos son jugadores, y Bomba, todos son jugadores que juegan de primera línea y que tácticamente son muy buenos, todos son peligrosos y crean el juego. Es difícil ver algún patrón de juego donde uno pueda analizar para poderse anticipar. Por lo tanto, pues evidentemente va a ser un gran partido y donde España tendrá que trabajar duro pues para poderlo sacar adelante.
As I said before, if one team is here, has arrived here, it's because this team deserves it. So, of course, we have in front of us a really great team, not only from the tactical point of view, but also in the side of each and every individual player is fantastic on that team. All of them could play like a really important position on their team, in a central position. All of them could be easily first line in such a high-level team. In general, they display a really good vision of the game, and it's going to be for us really difficult to anticipate what's going to happen, but we hope it's a really good match.
Thank you. Lubo?
Yeah, I almost want to say the same thing about Spain. Really great team, a lot of experience as well in the team. Good defense with three different defenses. 2 good goalkeepers, I mean, and they are a clever team. They play clever handball, tactical. So I mean, they have it all. Impressed team for me to analyze, and I mean, we are also looking forward to meet such a team, such a great team tomorrow. So it's gonna be nice.
Okay, so you really didn't reveal anything, but that's good. If we stay with Jordi, last time you met Slovenia was at the Euro was 2 years ago, and you lost that game. Is it a good omen or bad omen? Because then you went all the way to the final and to the title.
Bueno, yo siempre digo que las cosas son historia, pero también, evidentemente, esto es una semifinal y es un punto inicio y final. Ahí, de alguna manera, para nosotros significó un punto de inflexión que nos permitió luego ser campeones de Europa. Pienso que fue un momento difícil en una competición que habíamos iniciado muy bien y que a la postre fue un refuerzo positivo. Evidentemente aquí estamos en una semifinal y aquí solamente lo positivo es ganar, ¿no?
Let's say that this is in the past. This is a really different story now. We are on the semifinals of a European Championship, and it's a really different point of view. Back then in 2018 it was, let's say, before and after point in our competition, and then at the end of the day we were European champions. But it really was a really difficult moment for us in the event, but at the end of the day it was a positive moment because it was like an inflection point for us. Here the story is different because this is semi-final, so the only positive point would be to get the victory, of course.
Thank you. Lubo, in the end, you are the only Swede here in the final tournament. So how does it feel?
I feel good. I mean, I can't talk about the Swedish team, but I feel good, and I'm mostly happy for my players that they can participate in this semi-final and against such a great team. So. We are looking forward to this arena in Sweden also. What's happening here all around, it's a nice thing for our sport, handball.
That was an easy one. Now I have a more difficult one. As you've been with these guys only for 1 month, yeah? When you were offered the job by the Slovenian Federation, did you think that there is a potential to go all the way to the semi-final with these guys?
Honestly, yes. I mean, I said it directly. They're all great players in this team. I mean, I have some playmakers that are one of the best in the world, you know. So the creativity, what they showed before, is also really good. I can play a little bit with the tactics as well with different players. So yes, I thought, but not maybe so fast. I mean, that was the plus side, that they are not old. So I mean, we have a future as well. So it was a plus, yes.
Thank you. Now let's move to the players. Raul, since 2002, no team managed to defend the European title at the Euro. Do you, as the defending champions, now feel kind of extra pressure?
Buenas tardes a todos. No creo que sea una presión añadida, ¿no? De hecho, yo siempre he dicho que para nosotros como equipo siempre es mucho mejor llegar como campeones que no hacerlo, ¿no? Porque eso quiere decir que hemos hecho un buen trabajo previo, pero también entendemos que un campeonato, ya sea de Europa o del mundo, siempre empieza con las mismas posibilidades para todos los equipos, ¿no? Y eso es lo que hemos entendido siempre y es nuestra forma de funcionar. Y es lo que hemos hecho desde el primer día en este campeonato.
Good afternoon, everybody. No, we don't think there is a special pressure on us because we are the actual European champions. In my point of view, it's better to arrive to a competition like this being the actual champion. It seems that is the result of a previous good work. In a championship like this, there's always the same possibilities for all the teams because everybody wants the same thing.
Thank you. It's kind of bittersweet experience for you, isn't it? Like on one hand you are sidelined with the injury, on the other hand you have this chance to still be with the team, and with such a young team like Slovenia is. What is your role with all your experience with the team and from the past years?
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, it's a little bit bitter, but we are okay. We are doing well. We are happy. I'm happy to be here with the guys. I'm happy that the guys are playing so good, that they're making a big progression each game. And of course, I'm here with them. I'm here to motivate them. I'm here to speak with them with the difficult moments and to calm them down when it's needed. So we are doing good. I hope we're going to continue to do that. And of course, we'll see what's going to happen tomorrow.
Last time Slovenia, and probably the only time Slovenia reached the semi-final, was in 2004. You might know something about it, as you were part of the generation with Vugrinec, Škov, Pajovic, and so on and so on. What does it mean? Do you think that this success, when was it, 16 years ago, kind of motivated the current generation?
Yeah, of course. It's the only one that Slovenia was in the half finals before. So, of course, this motivates us. And, of course, we're not going to let this chance go. We're going to give our best like before. Like Ljubo said, we will concentrate only on Spain, like we concentrated on each team before. And, of course, we'll do everything what is in our powers to win that win, to get that win. Okay.
At what position will you play tomorrow?
Who?
You, probably not.
I don't know, that you have to ask Ljubo.
Okay, I just checked that in 2004, I think this was the first Euro for both of you. Do you remember each other, from Raul and Vit, from that tournament?
I don't think so that he remembers me, because I was not born then. So.
Sí, yo sí recuerdo ese campeonato de una forma especial, ¿no? Fue el primero para mí y sí que recuerdo además que el papel de Eslovenia, que fue muy brillante.
I do remember, because 2004 was my first important championship, and I have a really special memory for that occasion, and I remember the really good job that Slovenia did on that championship, of course.
Thank you very much, guys. That was all torture from me. Now we move to my colleagues. Questions, please, from the field in English.
Heidi from TV2 Denmark. A question for both Jordi and Raul. What has Alex Dushabayev meant for you this championship? What does he mean for the team?
¿Qué significa o cuáles impactos qué significado tiene Alex para el equipo en este campeonato? Es para los dos.
En la selección yo pienso que cada jugador cumple un rol fuera y dentro del campo. Entonces pienso que hay muchos jugadores que inician muchas veces el camino con un rol y lo van cambiando. Alex es un jugador que empezó joven y, como todos, tuvo un rol menos importante y ahora va asumiendo más responsabilidades. Es un jugador especializado en el avanzado y que luego en ataque tiene unas características especiales en cuanto a explosividad. Entonces el juego que él aporta pues hace que dote a la selección de unas características determinadas en el juego.
Every player has one specific role inside and outside of the field of play. In the case of Alex, he began with the national team really young. He had at the beginning a less important role in the team, and little by little he was developing his game and gaining responsibility inside the team. He's specialist on the forward positions, and in attack he's a really explosive player, so these would be the key points that he keeps to the team.
Thank you. Next question.
Dagens Nyheter, Daily News, Stockholm. Mr. Branjes, you played Euro here before. It was 18 years ago. Can you tell me about your memories about that tournament?
18 years ago, yeah. It was nice, of course. We won the European Championship in front of our Swedish fans. So it was one of the best moments in my handball career. So yes, I don't forget that so easy. So I was really happy that day or that championship. But then it was yellow and blue. I don't think it will be yellow and blue tomorrow. It can't be, no, I know. So different game.
Oh, you got the mic.
Yes, my question is for Raul. I would like to ask him if arriving to this point of the tournament is more important, the illusion to win this big tournament, than the tiredness of traveling, changing between countries, and all the games that you have already in your legs. Thank you.
Bueno, creo que es lógico que llevemos mucho cansancio acumulado, ¿no? Porque son muchos partidos en pocos días. Hemos tenido un camino en el que, como bien ha dicho Jordi antes, hemos tenido que tomarnos cada partido como una auténtica final, partidos muy físicos, en los que bueno, es lógico que tengamos ese punto de carga, pero la ilusión, por supuesto, sobrepasa todo esto, ¿no? Y así debe ser. Somos conscientes de la dificultad y el privilegio que tiene jugar una semifinal, y nosotros como equipo, por supuesto, vamos a dar todo lo que tengamos dentro para intentar llegar a lo más arriba posible.
Of course, it's logical that everybody's really tired at this point of the championship. We played a lot of games in a small amount of days, so every match, aside from that, from the amount of games, every match has been like a final for us. But of course, having said that, of course, the excitement and the excitement, let's say, is even bigger than all of that. It's really difficult, and we feel really privileged to be playing the semifinals, and I am sure that the team will give their all to have another win and keep progressing on the competition.
Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, Uroš Vok from Radio Slovenia. For both the coaches, it looks like the Norwegians and Croats will fill up the stadium if they will. Maybe less Slovenians, less Spanish fans. Does that make it sweeter to win, even more motivated by this fact for both of the coaches?
For me, it's always sweet to win. Doesn't matter if you have your fans or not. Of course, it's nicer to have your own fans in the arena, but we don't think about the fans really right now. We know that we are in Sweden. We know that we don't have so much support, but I mean, we are concentrating on us, and I hope that we can give the fans at home some joy.
Bueno, eso que siempre es bueno que el pabellón se llene. Algunas veces la gente va a favor, otras veces en contra. Hemos jugado con Austria en su casa, hemos jugado con Croacia también en casa porque estaba todo lleno de gente de Croacia, ¿no? Y bueno, pienso que eso siempre es algo de motivación plus que tiene siempre el equipo, ¿no? El hecho de más que forma parte del espectáculo.
Well, it's always a motivation to see a full hall. Sometimes the fans go with you, sometimes the fans go against you. We already had the experience on this tournament to be playing against Austria at home and against Croatia, let's say at home, because there were a lot of Croatian fans in the hall that day. This is always a point of motivation for the team to be playing in a full house.
Thank you. Are there any more questions? Yeah.
Hello, and to both teams, good luck tomorrow. I'm Daniel from Danish TV2. For Lupo, after the match yesterday, is there a possibility that Witt can shoot penalties maybe tomorrow?
He has to train today. I don't think Witt's going to play at all, but we're going to train some penalty shots this evening, so we're going to be well prepared. Thank you, Daniel, reminding me.
Okay, any more questions? If that's not the case, we can conclude this part of the official press conference. If these guys don't mind, then you can talk to them afterwards. Many thanks for you for being with us. Many thanks to the players and the coaches. Many thanks to Elena for the translation. If I could just ask the coaches and players to stand behind the ball and do a quick photo session with their hands on the ball, like in the spirit of fair play. Yeah, just here. Just stand up and put a... Can you stand up, please?
Stand up.
Yeah. It's not a trophy, you can touch it. Yeah? Look up now. Excellent. Many thanks once again. You can carry on here in this room with the interviews.